Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to show you how I do a wacky rig. What is a wacky rig? A wacky rig is when you rig up, most people do it with Cincos or stick baits. This is a shimmy stick from Strike King. Same thing as a Cinco basically. And you're rigging it up so it's going down through the water like this. And as it goes down, both ends are wiggling and you're rigging. There's a couple different ways you can do it, but the way I like to do it is to use an O-ring in the center. Um, you get a lot more fish out of a single bait that way. I found that if you just hook the baits in the center, like some guys will just take a hook and run it through the center like that and fish it like that. What happens is the fish comes up and hits it, and if it misses it, it just rips it off, and you're out of a bait and having to re-rig and all that. So that's no fun. So I have an O-ring rigger thing for rigging these up. And it's super simple. You just stick your bait in there, take that ring, slide it up, it pops it on. Now you are rigged up and ready to go. And they make different kinds. Some O-rings have a little loop on it for your hook to slide through. These ones don't. You just run it right through the O-ring like that. And this is a size 1 mosquito hook. And that's it. That's the rig. And you can throw it out. And it's surprisingly, even with the exposed point, it's surprisingly weedless. And it works really good. And what you can also do, if you need a little bit of weight in your situation or whatever, or you want to fall a certain direction, you can get what's called nail weights. And I have some here in my box. And they call them nail weights because back in the day, they didn't make these weights, so you guys would just use a nail and cut the end of it off. And they would have something like this. And that is a nail weight. And you can take this and you can stick it right in the end. Anyway, you put it all the way in the end, and now it'll fall to that side a little bit farther first and land on the bottom and kind of sit up like that. So if you want to do that, you can do it that way. And then they also make nowadays little nail weights with heads on them if you need a little bit more faster drop. So anyway, pretty cool. Pretty neat. It's a great way to fish for them. And then something that I like to do that I never really see other guys do, but I find it works really good, is I will wacky rig these little guys. And this is a 6-inch finesse worm. And this is one of my very, very favorite baits. Or is this a 5-inch? You know, it doesn't actually say. I'm going to say it's a 5-inch. Anyway, smaller size O-ring, same thing. Put it in there just like that, the same. Rig that up, throw it out weightless, throw it on a drop shot rig where you have a weight down below it on your line, and a lot of times they can't resist that. That's like a piece of candy coming through the water for them. So give it a try if you haven't. I like it a lot. These are Zoom Super Salt Plus Finesse Worms, Watermelon Red. I really like Watermelon Red. It's got red flakes inside. Don't have really enough light shining to see them. You can see them a little bit, but anyway, it's a great worm. I love it. So, yeah, and that's that video right there. So if you are not subscribed, please take the time to subscribe. It's free. You just push the button. Push the little bell to be notified if you want to see more of my videos. Right now the river's really low, so I'm not getting a lot of fishing done. So I'm trying to do these tackle videos and stuff to put out some content and maybe teach you guys a little something. Yeah, like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, say hello, whatever you want to do. Stick around. We're going to be doing Friday night live chats, fishy talk. We're going to talk about fishy situations. Probably talk about regs and reports on what different rivers are doing what right now. Gonna hopefully do a bass fishing trip tomorrow, maybe. You might see me using some of these techniques. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. I like that you watch my videos. Thankful for all the subscribers I got, and have a great day.